it's Brianna with your Friday. Sorry I kind of look like crap. I just got done showering, because I just got home from class recently, and so, and I have PT in the morning. And I'm also on Second Life, so I'm kind of multitasking with this video, which is interesting, because I'm kind of trying to teach somebody how to use Second Life while making this video. Okay, so topic number 1 was how you would come out to your family, or to, like, how, I worded that wrong, how to come out or help somebody come out to a religious family, friends, or community. Basically, my advice is just to be honest. Like, I'll be there for them if they need it. I'll hold their hand, basically, and I'll support them in any way that I can. But my advice would be to be accepting of their responses while they're trying to be accepting of your responses, but also remind them that you were born this way. This is not a choice. You would not choose to be bullied. You would not choose to be discriminated against. I don't know who would. But say something like that because they might understand a little bit better. But if you want somebody to understand who you are, you need to be accepting of who they are. If that makes sense. Like, they're Catholic, they're religious. The Bible says that they shouldn't sleep with homosexuals and that's a sin. So you need to be understanding of that. So when they're trying to understand you, that they can kind of comprehend what's going on. Patience is also important when coming out to someone who's very religious, because someone who's religious is not gonna all of a sudden be like, bam, I'm okay with it. You know, it's gonna take time, and you have to be accepting of that, and you have to understand that things like this take a lot of time. So, if you're trying to help somebody who's coming out to a religious community, you just gotta remind them that, hey, it might take some time, but eventually they'll be okay with it. I came out to religious classmates. I went to a Catholic school, and I was shocked by how supportive some of them were. Very, very supportive, and I'm almost positive that things will be okay. And I know that's, like, horrible for some people to say. Things will be okay. Maybe not right now, maybe not in the near future, but eventually things will calm down and people will realize that you are the same person you were before you told them, before you came out, and that you will forever be that same person. You're not going to change because you are the person you were born to be. So saying that, topic number 2, basically I wanted to talk about phlebotomy, because I'm doing phlebotomy. If you guys don't know what that means, it means incision of the vein, which is basically the people who take your blood in the hospital or doctor's offices. I'm going to school for that right now. So, I have bruises. I don't know if you can see this. See that bruise on my elbow? That's from one of the students poking me. 2 students, actually. One was from today, one was from yesterday. It's not too bad looking. And then I have that one on my wrist because they couldn't find a vein. And they had to use a butterfly. And the butterfly is basically used on children or people with very small veins. So they had to use that on me. They tried getting a vein here. They couldn't find one. They tried here. They got it in, but they missed. So I have, like, poke marks all over me. And I had to tell my story today, which is pretty fun. When my teachers asked me if I'm okay with being poked, I said, of course I am. I've been through it enough. I'm used to it. So, I had to go in the whole big story about how I have had 4 surgeries in 3 years. spinal fusion on my back in December of 2008. I had my left leg osteotomy June of 2009. I had my right leg, and osteotomy means like my legs were bowed. They cut my thigh open, cut my ankle open, and literally rotated the bones and put them back together with pins and plates. So I had an osteotomy on my right leg in New Year's Eve of 2009. So I was dating Brittany then. So yeah, 2009. And then I had another osteotomy this past year, July of 2011, because I'm allergic to plates in my thighs. They're holding my thighs together, so I had to get my left plate removed, and they took the left plate out and decided while they're in there, they're going to shorten my leg by 1.5 centimeters and put it back together and put the same type of plate back in. So I have to go in for another surgery and get that plate out. So that's all. I don't know why I decided to talk about that. But if you've had any surgeries in your life, let me know so we can compare surgeries and talk about surgery stuff. Okay, I guess I'll stop. So have a good weekend. Be safe. Be nice to each other. And I'll talk to you guys all later.